Oh. Hello, welcome to another episode of Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hope. We are officially going to start the new route. And I just noticed the neat little
Prologue.
spear there on the
A chance
menu.
encounter.
That's kind of fun.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a goddess, has existed for uncountable ages. Now, 3 ruling powers control the land.
But yes,
To the south is a region held for more than 1,000 years by the Adrestian Empire.
This is when
To the north is the Holy
begins,
Kingdom of
so-
Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. And to the east, a league of nobles that bends no knee rules the Leicester Alliance. Though once consumed in war, these 3 powers now exist in relative harmony. Nestled between them is Garreg Mach Monastery, seat of the Church of Saros, the land's widely practiced faith, and a power that helps to maintain peace across the continent. Not far from the monastery, at the northern edge of the empire, is a small village called Ramire, and west of this place stretches a forest where a lone mercenary awaits.
Hey, wake up! Ugh, how many times must we do this? Get up already!
Huh? That's weird. I could have sworn I heard someone calling me. It's still dark out though.
Hello, yes, I was calling you. Many times, I might add.
Come on, I told you not to sneak up on me like that.
As if I have a choice. Do you know how many times you would have died by now if not for me? I'll tell you. 22. The 3 times you leapt off a cliff to quote-unquote get tougher saved you. Those 5 mad attempts to dispatch a horde of monsters by yourself saved you. And tonight, despite my repeated warnings, you took the wrong path and ended up having to sleep on a bed of leaves in the middle of the woods. Ignoring me, I'll take that to mean I touched a nerve. At any rate, we all make a few mistakes along the way. And by we, I mean you. And by a few, I mean far, far more than average. Now then, with that out of the way, would you like to know why I've roused you from your mud-caked slumber? Actually, it's probably easier to show rather than tell at this point. Look over there, if you would.
Stop plowing ahead, Claude. You're going to get us lost.
Lost schmost. We've got it on Imperial authority that this is the way to the village.
True, I said there was a village, but how could anyone know where it is in the thick of these mountains? I can't even say for certain where we are in all this gloom.
Okay, new plan. I'll rely on my keen senses to navigate. Lucky for you, they're sharp as an arrow.
Hold, both of you. Someone's here. Another bandit, perhaps?
They're mistaking you for some common backwater thief. What cheek.
Hold on there. I'm no bandit. I'm a mercenary.
Well, that makes everything better.
A bandit would be far less out of place in these woods than a sellsword. What brings you here?
We've no time for an interrogation. Our pursuers are closing in. I don't know who you people are or what you want, but I think introductions can wait. You clearly need every blade you can find, and my pockets have been feeling awfully light lately. What do you say?
House leaders. Okay, the defeat of important units such as main characters and house leaders. Everyone.
Well, since you're here, do you mind stepping in and helping us chase off these scary bandits?
Don't worry about payment. You'll receive plenty of coin. If we survive, that is.
I got my. Oh, okay. I got my normal shit. And yep. I do have a thigh. sure. Why am I not dressed like a
Fighting for them now, are ya?
Or maybe that's
Die
the
with your new friends!
Oh, that's a weirdly tough guy.
I'll deal with things here. Watch this!
Oh, God damn it.
Let me show you a trick for dealing with heavily defended enemies.
Kill them.
Stand aside! And that's how it's done.
Don't overstep, Edelgard.
It doesn't matter which character I'm using. Oh, you're level 1.
I suppose my turn has arrived.
Gonna force me to use the meter?
I won't allow anyone to stop me.
You're making me feel bad for the enemy, Dimitri.
Take a breather. I've awaited this moment. Apologies, but it was you or me.
Just who are these people anyway? All 3 of them have crests.
What's wrong with you? They're just a bunch of brats! Stop embarrassing yourself and stand your ground already!
Is it clock time?
Take a breather.
I think it's clock time.
Oh, I have
I'll take over.
I shall take the lead.
No problem, I got it.
Alright.
I'm a master of strategy, but I'm not really used to being on the front lines.
Really? Spiral.
Very sharp.
Curve.
As usual.
Ability.
Hey, got lucky there. Well, lucky for me, I guess. Not so much for you.
Bandits have a firm hold on the central road. It would be wise to move through the forest and take down the strongholds as we go.
Try and keep an eye on who we're fighting, and make sure we've got the right person leading the charge at the right time.
You.
We will proceed as
You
planned.
do that.
We must strive.
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must look.
Just kill them all individually anyway.
The stronghold's ours.
What? Done?
What shoddy defenses. We'll be done before we know it if they're all like this.
Quick.
Position secured.
It's gonna unlock the route. That's the main objective here. Unlock the route.
That ought to unravel their defenses.
Yeah.
Not
that's
to worry
disappointing.
over you too much, but do make sure to heal if you're hurt.
Enough of this strategy nonsense! Get out there and tear them all to pieces!
Okay, how many thugs does this guy have working for him anyway?
I can just kill them all. No, I can kill right. How do we? Right.
Repent, foul bandits! The Knights of Seros are here, and we'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
This battle is practically won if the knights have arrived.
The Knights of Seros! Not now! If I don't kill at least one of them, brats, I'm finished!
Watch out! They're gonna make a last-ditch effort to rush our
The kill
position.
cost ends right now. Probably have special dialogue.
Never should have taken this job!
Is it over? I won't.
Oh, I forgot that was conditions for that. Shit. That wasn't bad. Okay, pennies, thank you.
Hang on. You're seriously the Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the heir to the Alliance?
Yes, and as the three of us are now in your debt, I think formal introductions are in order. My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg, Princess of the Adrestian Empire.
I am Dimitri Alexandra Blaifford, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
And I'm Claude von Regan, grandson of the leader of the Leicester Alliance.
Things looked grim there for a moment. Thanks to you, we put those bandits to flight.
Bit of a miracle we ran into you out there, but hey, I'll take it.
Hey, I only fought well because I had such fine companions by my side.
There may be some truth to that. I can't shake the feeling that we were destined to meet somehow.
Well, aren't they an unlikely trio? I wonder why those bandits were after them. Still, it's no concern of ours. We have our
Why
own
would you
plans to
want
attend to.
Major heirs to the... It's obviously the
Now,
assassination
collect your
plot.
pay and be off before they get a wild idea and ask you to join them.
Kind of a stupid question, eh? And Arvel is meant to
Say,
be a very
while I have you here-
analytical character.
Do you know where I can find
Instead of
Vermeer?
asking that
I'm
dumb
looking for a
question,
band of
he would've
hardened
just
mercenaries who
went.
follow a man named Gerald. I hear rumors
Was this
that's
whole
where they're
thing a
camped.
ruse of some kind of plot of some kind? You would've
Actually,
had suspicions.
Remire might just be the village we've been looking for, too. That ring a bell, Edelgard? I don't remember hearing anything about mercs, but...
The name sounds correct, at least.
Gerald's too smart to get smoked out by a bunch of rumors, but they're all I've got at the moment.
In any case, we won't find our own 2 feet in all this dark. We should return to camp and get our bearings before...
Hello there, house leaders. Hello, brave mercenary. We've mopped up what's left of those rascals, so what say we return to camp? And I insist you accompany us, good mercenary.
Who, me?
You heard the man. We'll wait out the night together and make for the village in the morning. It's a great plan, especially if you want to get paid, as we're a tiny bit short on pocket change at the moment.
Yes. And those mercenaries you're looking for? Gerald's band, was it? They may be in Remire village tonight, but there's no telling when they'll move on. If you come back to our camp, we have maps that may help you get one step ahead of them.
This is clearly the wisest course of action. Not to mention that I would enjoy conversing with you further.
She really is
But of course,
strangely
the choice
flirty.
is yours.
Ugh, why can't things ever be simple?
All right, no, but just for the night.
Perfect. Then might I borrow you for a moment after we reach camp? There's a matter we must speak about. Nothing alarming, I promise you.
Right then, so off we go? But, if I may, did I hear you mention a Gerald earlier?
Yes, do you know him? He heads up a pretty elite band of mercenaries, so I imagine his name is spread all over Fodlan by now.
Mercenaries, is it? No. No, it can't be him. Can it? Well, I'll just have to meet this Gerald myself. After I've seen my duties through, of course. After all, if I don't finish my assigned tasks, I'm mission the point. Get it? Missing? Mission? Come now, this is good stuff!
That's our Alois. Come on, let's get moving before he really gets going.
Here we go. So I have to talk with each leader, right? Or do I have to talk with Edelgard specifically?
Hey!
Welcome to our base camp. Yes. I assume you're familiar with the Officers Academy on the grounds of Garrick Mark.
If I'm honest,
3 young people you'll see down here, the heads of the Academy's 3 houses. And you'll find other students, teachers, and even members of the Knights of Ceres here at this camp. I pray you caught us in the middle of an annual outdoor activity carried out at the beginning of the Academy school year.
that's concerning.
But the situation became quite a mess. Quite the mess when that plan to bring us attacked us. I wish we could chat at length, but it seems the 3 class head wish to speak.
What say you?
And alas, I'll keep you all to myself. It was a great opportunity for you to bond with me the rest of you.
Let's see.
Where you at? You're up there.
Hey there. Thanks.
So yeah, I'm going to push on. Okay, but I guess that I'm going to check for you. Sorry about that. And, hey.
Speaking of, how's that?
I'll go over here. Okay, so what am I going to get? I'm going to get Hilda. Got Lysithia again. Yes. Ignatz, Marianne. I've got everybody here. The only one I don't have is Hilda. So I just need to max these two leads out. Everyone else, done and dusted.
Hilda's the only daughter of Duke Goneril. Seems like she had a... Which means she's gotten into the habit of slacking off and make... Hilda's the only daughter... Which means she's got...
I'm gonna check her... Okay, hold the button during storm attack to slightly increase damage and add light effect. While charging, increasing the short distance along with the volume. That's cool. When the unit's agitated with a member of the opposite sex, slightly increases... Now what? Sylvain, Hilda, good combination. That is why I wanted to attack or proceed or seize specifically. Alright.
Please be listening. Please. Thank you.
There's a moment to find myself in no place like this. I hope we might hire you in the
What do you think?
Perhaps you will pay your house you the work you did today, so what say you?
Let's see.
If you would, on another matter.
I don't actually ever see them in their academy uniforms, do I? Not for very long, at least.
You have my thanks. Speaking of which...
You're kidding!
No. By the way, how about this?
Alright. Got everybody? Good.
I see. That's concerning, if I'm honest. My sincere apologies for asking this of you.
Ah, here we go.
I know you're heading for Remire Village in order to find Gerald's mercenaries, but... Well, perhaps you might consider changing your mind and accompanying us to Garreg Monastery instead.
And why would I do that, exactly?
Because you've done us a great service, and we don't have the means in camp to properly reward you. At the monastery, however, we can repay your kindness in full. Also, between you and me, this evening's turn of events was quite the embarrassment for the church.
Imagine.
We allowed students of the Officers' Academy out of our sight, and house leaders of great political consequence at that. And then they crossed swords with bandits. If word got out, well, let's just say it would sit poorly with everyone. So you see why we must ensure you are well compensated. Also, there may be some papers for you to sign. Perhaps in blood.
This sounds more like hush money than a reward.
Yes, that's exactly what I told the fool knight who suggested it. Me, I'd just as soon send you on your way, but I fear I'm obligated to escort you back. Anyway, the whole thing will be much easier if you simply agree to come along. Just as a formality, of course.
I think that was a threat. And here I thought he was a big softy. Well, what do you think? Garreg Mach is in the opposite direction of where we need to be, but this man seems rather set on having us accompany them.
You make a poor case, Alois, but I can see where this is heading. I'll come with you to the monastery, but I'm not staying a single minute longer than I have to.
Bless you, my friend. What a noble soul you are. I'd say you saved my bacon, but that would be utterly hammy.
Alois, has anyone ever told you that you're...
Don't. Some truths are simply too painful to bear. While I'm no expert, I fear the poor man's heart couldn't handle the shock.
Told me what?
Told you how dashing you are in that armor. Not just any man could pull off that look.
Ah, you like it? Wonderful. I admit I've received no small share of positive comments on it. There's a grand story behind every last ding and dent. Enough to keep me talking for a week. Why, take this one here.
We heard you'll be joining us at Garreg Mach. Perhaps somewhat unwillingly, I might add. I know this wasn't in your plans, but if it lets us get to know each other better, perhaps it will prove worth it in the end.
Unwilling or not, we've got a long road ahead, so let's try to keep the mood light.
I hesitate to ask this considering you're only here because of us. But, well, are you sure about this decision? The last thing we want is to delay you from your own business. The knights may seem unwilling to bend, but it's not as if you have no say in the matter.
Actually, I see this as just another chance to better myself.
You are more gracious than I. But, as I see you've made peace with it, I will leave the matter be.
Yes, that's quite enough chatter. Let's save our energy for the road. To the monastery!
Listen, I know this one's on me. I'm the one who roped you into coming back to camp after all. But I'll find a way to make it up to you, I promise.
Thanks, Claude. I know you will.
Hey! Hurry up back there or we'll leave you behind!
You know you've had a busy day when you rub shoulders with the heirs to the Empire, the Kingdom, and the Alliance. I think they're a fascinating group of people myself, but what do you make of them?
Claude's a laid-back kind of guy who doesn't really strike me as noble, and I mean that in a good way. Something tells me he's gonna be easy to work with. Seems like Edelgard thinks high enough of me. She's got this elegant air about her, but somehow doesn't hold any disdain for mercenaries. It feels like Dimitri's always checking in on me, every chance he gets. He'll definitely make a good king, the kind who looks after his people.
Of course you only pick up on their rosy qualities. You really are a delight. Have I told you that lately? Still, you'd better pick up the pace before you vex these people any further.
Oh, yeah. Right. We are getting...
Prologue. Three
Right
houses.
Oh, just get me to base camp already, so I can start improving some units.
Deep in the forest, the mercenary meets a trio of youths, each a student at Garreg Mach's Officers' Academy, and a leader of one of the school's three houses. Striking down the bandit chief who attacked the students brings undue attention to the mercenary, who soon arrives at the hallowed gates of Garreg Mach.
And with that, may I present the mercenary I spoke of?
Greetings. My name is Rhea, and I am the Archbishop of the Church of Seros. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for rescuing our students.
It was nothing. You take a job, you make sure it gets done. That's what a mercenary does.
I see you do not lack for confidence.
However, the reason we summoned you here was not simply to express our gratitude. We have a proposal for you. One made on behalf of the church itself.
What kind of proposal?
Someone told you of the Officers' Academy here at the monastery, yes? We would have you join this academy as a student.
You what?
Though you are a mercenary, I understand you are not currently beholden to any one particular employer. Also, the students you rescued are close to your own age. Your life could be greatly enriched here.
Or she's heard about our power and wants to keep us on a short leash. And yet she's taking it almost as a given that we'll accept. It's infuriating.
Sorry, but the world's got other plans for me. I can't afford to stay here forever.
Oh, this would not be forever. You would only be enrolled for 1 year. Bear in mind that the Knights of Seros and many other powerful warriors pass through these gates. Whether you seek to someday become an officer, or simply increase your own strength, this environment will undoubtedly aid in your pursuits.
They've really talked us into a corner here. I think I see where this is going.
All right, I'm in.
A wise decision. We will do all we can to ensure you do not regret it.
I believe you will go far.
If I may, permit me to tell you a bit more about the school itself. The Academy is divided into 3 houses and draws in the most promising young talents from every corner of Fodlan. Some are noble-born, while others spring from more humble roots. But within these walls, all are treated as equals. We ask our prospects to spend a year living under the same dormitory roof, so they can challenge each other, work hard, and grow together.
Each of our houses corresponds to one of Fodlan's 3 regions. Edelgard leads the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Dimitri leads the Blue Lion House, home to students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. And Claude leads the Golden Deer House, for students from the Leicester Alliance.
We could select a house for you ourselves, but as all of this was our idea, perhaps we should leave this decision to you. You are something of a special case, after all.
So I can join any house I want?
Yes, you have simply to name it.
There it is.
So you wish to join Claude's Golden Deer. Are you certain?
Yep, that's the one. I'm sure of it.
May you build wonderful and lasting friendships in your new house.
Well then, with that taken care of, it's time to decide which of us will supervise which house.
Yes, it turns out we just underwent a last-minute roster change. I guess you two haven't met. This is Professor Yuritsa, our weapons instructor.
Hello.
I can already tell I'm gonna learn a lot from you.
Will you now?
Do my ears deceive me? Or is that curiosity I hear in your voice, Professor Yuritsa? I thought all the houses were the same to you. Perhaps you should be in charge of our new student's house,
I don't care. You decide.
Well, you'll certainly hear no objections from me. Professor Manuela, you and I can take charge of the remaining houses.
What? It's decided already? I was at least expecting a fight. Maybe some hair pulling? And as for you, my mysterious new student, I look forward to getting to know you much, much better throughout the year.
The gall of these people making decisions for you. It's enough to make one's head spin.
Right. In any case, I'm looking forward to learning from you, Professor Yuritsa.
I'll inform you of our first mission soon.
Sorry, what mission?
Oh, did we fail to mention that? Each month, every house in the Academy is given a mission entailing some form of service to the Church.
Yay. So we got Reagan, he's a fighter. Yeah, maxed out. I just have 2 units I need to worry about. Ah, good. Good.
Sorry, but do I have this right? This person just enrolled at the Academy and now they have become a member of our house?
Yeah, that's pretty much the deal. Right, Professor Yuritsa?
Yes.
I love how you can bump into someone in the woods one night and suddenly you're living under the same roof the next. I knew we had a thing. Anyway, welcome to the Golden Deer House, where the only rule is make your own rules. Kidding, of course. Or am I?
The point is, you're one of us now. And it's very good to have you here.
While the term's only just started, the church must really like you if they're letting you join partway through. You have to be pretty skilled to get that kind of treatment.
Well, I believe it. I mean, how many people our age can cut it as full-fledged mercenaries? I definitely see why the church was interested, and I can't wait to train together.
And I can't wait to eat together! Or work out. You want to go work out? Seriously, you need to put some muscles on that coat rack you call a body. Bulk up, like me.
I don't think these strange shirt buttons look is for everybody. Any more meat on those bones, and our friend here would be downright scary. Our new friend's build is perfect as is. Wouldn't you agree, Marianne?
Oh, well, I don't...
Okay, everyone just loosen up. And hey, it's not like we haven't met already, so just sit back and make yourself at home.
I would not take after Claude if I were you, new blood. Honestly, if you wish your time here to be fruitful, you would do well to follow my lead.
I think Professor Yuritsa wants to say something.
Remember your mission?
Every word, Professor. We are to crush what remains of the Iron King's thieves who attacked our camp.
And with their boss Costas out of the picture, the runts that are left should be easy pickings.
They can't be anything too special if we're getting them as homework.
Good. Prepare yourself.
Of course, Oh, he's gone. Yeah, so that whole Yuritsa up and vanishing thing? Best to just get used to it.
Well, I for one am excited to show off my skills by beating up on some bandits.
I don't suppose I could be excused? Or,
We're all in this together, Marianne. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Besides, the newbie here already sent them packing once, so this should be easy peasy.
So long as I'm here, this will all work out just fine.
Are you sure? That's a relief.
Anyway, we're all participating in this mission. Church's rules. I didn't make them, so the only thing we can do is work together. And we're gonna lean pretty heavy on our mercenary buddy here. Hope that's okay.
I won't let you down.
Oh, wow.
There you are, Yuritsa. I have word from the Knights.
It is time?
Yes. The bandits have fled north into the canyon bordering Count Ro's land in the kingdom. But the Knights have cut off their escape, and now stand ready to provide whatever support the students may require.
We'll leave at once.
I needn't remind you, this is the first real battle for some of our charges. I trust you will keep them safe. Though I likely do not need to worry with an old hand like you at their side.
No, you don't. You there. It's time for the mission. Gather the others.
About time we saw some action.
It's the one with the castle, right? We raid the castle and
Lost
get
sight
inside.
of them?
Ashamed to admit it, but yes. It's possible someone magicked the bandits away. But why go to that kind of trouble for a handful of highwaymen scum?
So be it. We'll follow the blood scent.
Right, of course. We'll follow... Wait, what?
We're leaving. Everyone, follow me.
Hey, Professor Yuritsa, are you... And the way he goes. Guess we better get after him. We're still on a mission, after all.
Pathetic.
Slow down, Professor. You're making it hard for us to... Oh. Well, this is something.
What happened to all these people?
Dead by my hand.
Are these the bandits we have been chasing?
Who knows? It's not like you can tell they're bandits just from looking at them.
Well, Professor, are they the villains we're searching for?
Most likely. I caught them trying to escape to that fortress.
Okay, does it have to be so dark and spooky?
It must be their hideout if they were trying to shelter there.
Then let's quit standing around and seize the place. Might even find some nice gear in the process.
I concur. As nobles, we would be remiss to let the people suffer at the hands of these rapscallions 1 minute longer.
So you want to go in there? Yeah, you know what? I think I'll stay here and make sure the outside is safe.
That's a good way to get kidnapped.
Right, Marianne? You with me? Of course. We don't belong in a dangerous place like that.
It's not smart to rush an enemy stronghold when we have no idea what's waiting for us inside. We should hold off for now.
I have to agree. Caution is often the greater part of valor, after all.
It seems like opinions are split. But the thing is, we're still on a mission. And that means we leave the decision-making to Professor Yuritsa.
And I say, enter the fortress. Dispatch any bandits you find.
But...
There's no cause for concern. I see no signs of life. There can't be more than a handful, or none at all.
I'd be happy with the none option.
My grandpa told me empty forts have ghosts in them.
Ghosts? I mean, how childish. Everyone knows there's no such thing. We're hunting bandits, not banshees. So can we please just get this over with?
Lysithia, don't tell me that you're... You know what? Probably better not to ask.
You folks must be pretty confident considering how much you're horsing around. Just be careful some brute doesn't take you by surprise.
Yeah, we'll just need to watch each other's backs. Eyes peeled, everyone.
So, pressure. It's not really. Might as well can you check your crown. Shit. Alright, fine, I'll just go.
We'll put the bandits
No problem,
to
I
rout.
got it.
Follow
None
me.
shall surpass me.
Huh? Hey! We got intruders!
Come on, they're just bandits. But that doesn't mean we can go easy on them. Let's do this.
Don't hate me for performing my noble duty. I'm not letting you pass. My life depends on it.
Now we know who to kill to open the gate.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Yeah, let's do this.
Wow. You get sucked.
Don't worry, I won't slack off.
Let's try this.
That one there, get that one there, get that one there. Set you up.
Let's see.
Sorry, everyone. I tried to stop them.
Let's secure the interior. This place is bigger than I thought. Split up.
These folks aren't so tough.
Sorry, I'm sorry. This place is crawling with bandits.
Hey, look! A treasure chest! We can get it open if we have a key.
Don't have a key for me, right?
I was all ready to grab a nice haul from that chest. And now those intruders are all over the thing.
Ooh! Did I hear the faint jingle of a key? Alright, let's take them by storm. Someone remind me again why we have to storm an enemy hideout? This is a rather impressive setup for a den of thieves.
Not a problem.
Goddess, watch over their poor souls.
That takes care of seizing the hideout. So what's next?
Search the basement. Something's amiss.
Hey, there's a prisoner down here. She looks like an academy student.
Up.
Are you here to rescue me?
Hey, are you all right? Who did this to you? Actually, never mind. Let's get you out of here before any of that.
Thank you for saving me.
Don't let the girl escape, or Kranya will make us wish we were dead.
It's not safe here. We must take the girl and run.
They're targeting that academy student. We have to protect her.
You thought you could best me?
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
You're steadily making a name for yourself. I'd expect no less, Lawrence.
All right, let's take them by storm.
What an offensive sight!
Let's go.
Now's our chance to give him the slip!
More bandits that eluded.
Actually, what are you? Foresight defend. Okay. So auto battle. I need to set you to defend, and I know Hilda's attack. Save that. Thank you.
Leave none alive.
And everyone is set. Every single character is now.
Good. That's the last of them.
Okay. We should be safe here. I mean, I hope we are at least.
No, you're not.
All right. Who came in here and trashed my beautiful stronghold? Hi there. I'm Kranya, but you can just call me the lady that's about to murder you. Or, you know, don't.
It's her. So be it. Kill her.
Good thing I have Lorenz.
All right. You asked for it. Release the creature we captured.
Not even worried.
What is that? Looks like some sort of giant beast.
Dead.
Attack in force. You'll never defeat it alone.
All the numbers in the world won't save you. They defeated a demonic beast? Impossible! Talus isn't going to like this at all. You'll pay for this. You'll all pay.
Talk about strange customers. Well, at least we beat her. That's what counts.
Oh, okay. All the major setup points are all done. Wow.
A noble always.
There's a shield. Don't need it, but alright. I do need a venom edge. Think about doing that later.
We should be safe here for the time being. I'm well acquainted with Professor Yuritsa, but the rest of you are this year's fresh-faced golden deer, I presume?
Nothing but the freshest. Also, is it just me, or are you wearing our uniform? And how do you know Professor Yuritsa? Do you go to the Officers Academy?
She's one of last year's students. A Black Eagle.
Which would make you our senior. But what were you doing here in a bandit fortress?
Well, I was just on the verge of graduation last year when I was kidnapped by the strangest people. In truth, I thought I'd never breathe fresh air again. Thank you for coming when you did. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Monica von Ox, eldest daughter of the Empire's Baron Ox.
Yes. I think I understand. This all began when the knights lost sight of the bandits and you gave chase. Afterward, you entered a suspicious fortress and rescued a missing student. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll be sure to smooth things over for you once we're back.
Sounds good. But, why are you even here, Alois?
Because the Knights sent for help after you left them behind. Did you expect anything different? Not that I'm trying to lay blame at your feet. I know you were following Professor Euritza's lead, so I think everyone involved can head home knowing they did just swell. For as you know, all's swell that ends swell.
Still, I find this a rather grave turn of events. To think the same bandits who attacked our charges were behind another student's abduction.
I never said I was kidnapped by bandits.
You didn't?
Now that you mention it, some of the folks in that fortress weren't exactly dressed in the typical bandit fineries. What if we're dealing with a way savvier organization than we think, and the bandits just answer to them?
I can't say for sure, but they didn't really strike me as your run-of-the-mill bandits. I mean, that Kranya woman who slipped away seemed far stronger than you'd expect from common cutthroats.
You're on the right path. Perhaps I should just tell you who kidnapped me, seeing as I already know.
What? Why didn't you mention this earlier?
Everyone was busy speculating, so it was difficult to cut in.
What do you know, child? Out with it.
Well, the one who kidnapped me was Tomas the librarian. I'm certain of it. I could tell from his gait, and how he held his staff. I suppose he isn't the simple scholar you think he is.
Tomas? Impossible!
But Tomas has been at Garreg Mach even longer than I have. I don't want to believe it, but based on what you say, we've no choice but to investigate.
But Sir Alois...
Be on guard. If Tomas is in league with Kranya, he is dangerous.
Very well. I will quietly report the matter to Lady Rhea and leave the decision in her hands. Not a word of this to anyone. Is that clear?
Well, now things are getting interesting. Honestly, did not see this coming. So what do you make of this Kranya? Why do you think she was at the fortress?
I really like her design.
You seemed preoccupied with her during the battle. Is she a friend of yours?
Sadly, I wouldn't know. My memory is but a shadow at this point. Gone, vanished, lost. I remember meeting you, but before that, nothing at all. And yet, the moment I saw her, I was struck with the most inexplicable feeling.
She is really cute.
I couldn't tell you if it was revulsion or affection. It was simply pure emotion.
And here I thought I had it tough.
Are you worried about me? How adorable. Oh, but I do love that about you.
And that's why Rhea has decided to take Tomas into custody. When he gets back, that is. Seems he's been away from the monastery for a bit.
Custody? They ought to end his life on the spot. The churl's enmity towards the church is plain for all to see.
All the more reason to keep him alive and question him. You really think he's working alone?
This all comes from that Monica girl we rescued, right? Still, I guess if Lady Rhea believes her.
So who is this Tomas guy anyway? You say he works in the library?
So he's been...
Yes, and he's always bent over backward to help me find whatever book I'm searching for.
He's like a bigger
He's a
figure like
kind
that.
man.
He's been here for 2 weeks.
And
How
the
hell
last
do you not
person
know
you'd
about
ever
Tomas?
expect to stab you in the back.
Well, you won't make it too far as an evildoer if you can't pull the wool over people's eyes.
I can't believe someone that nasty was working right here under our noses. But wait, what if the dining hall lady is a traitor too? I'll never be able to ask for seconds again!
As if anything would stop you from asking for seconds. Besides, what kind of villain sets their sights on someone's lunch?
I think we can give the
Poisoner?
poor dining hall lady the benefit of the doubt, right?
For now, we should assume everyone could be an enemy. There's no telling where their spies might be lurking.
Well, unless you're proposing we stop eating altogether, we'd best muster a little faith.
I'd really like to stop talking about the dining hall lady now, please.
So, is it safe to assume Tomas hired the bandits that tried to kill us?
No one has proven he was the mastermind behind it all, but there is no doubt he was involved.
You're awfully quiet, Marianne. Is everything okay?
Oh, it's just... I suppose I'm worried about what this all means.
Hey, I understand. These walls were supposed to keep trouble out, but now everything feels very different.
Wait, do you hear that outside?
Are they ready at the gates?
Yes, sir. Every exit is covered.
Well, well, it sounds like Tomas has returned. I don't know why I know this, but you need to get out there, and quickly.
I think he's here. I'll be back.
But let's do it together. Wait, what are we doing?
There he is!
That man down there.
Lady Rhea wants to speak with you. I suggest you accept.
This doddering persona of mine will benefit me no further. What is this?
Familiar, right?
Such hubris from mere vermin. You will pay for this.
Find him!
Right!
What he did was just like...
Ooh. Okay, we're still in the prologue.
Prologue. The battle for the locket.
After this cutscene, we're just gonna end it here, and then we'll make some real progress soon.
Upon his return to Garreg Mach, the humble Tomas shapeshifts and flees, and not even the Knights of Ceros's most concerted efforts can track down the erstwhile librarian. Though Claude is quite intrigued by the dark developments at his school, an urgent message soon arrives from House Goneril at the eastern edge of the Leicester Alliance.
Right. His whole thing is he's trying to
Well,
hold back
that
an
was
invasion
certainly
while the
an
Empire
unexpected conclusion to the whole Tomas saga.
at war with each other.
Thanks to his shapeshifting ability, he slipped free of the Knights and escaped.
Shape-shifting.
Yes, that's what I said. Also, I know what you want to say next. His powers are just like the ones you gave me.
His powers are just like the ones you gave me. Are you in league with him, Arval? Where do these powers come from?
If I am in league with him, no one has informed me. All I have is you, my dear partner in destiny. Still, I saw what you saw. Clearly, we don't have a monopoly on shapeshifting.
Now that everyone knows about Tomas, some of them must have connected the dots back to me. At least they've had the grace to keep it to themselves.
It's because they trust you. Hold on, someone's coming.
Hey there. Got a second?
Something wrong?
There's no nice way to dance around this. Are you sure you don't know Tomas?
I already told you I don't.
Okay, it's not like I suspect you or anything, but it does make me wonder where you're from originally. Who knows, maybe there's some mysterious clan out there with shape-shifting powers, and maybe they banished you when you were little and you don't remember it. It's possible, right?
Well, my early years are pretty hazy, but while it's not completely impossible...
Hey, I'm sorry. You know what? Don't worry about it. I only ask because people here also see me as something of an outsider. Guess I got a little ahead of myself. Maybe I was just excited to meet a kindred spirit.
You're an outsider?
There you are, Claude. You must come quickly. We have an urgent message from House Goneril.
Sure thing. Why don't you tag along? I'm not sure what House Goneril wants, but it can't be good.
I can't believe the Elmiran army is invading.
And with the biggest army since Fodlan's locket was completed. My brother's preparing to intercept them, but he's outnumbered big time and needs all the help he can get.
House Regan stands ready. But we can't expect my grandfather to lead an army, so I guess it falls to me. I wish I knew what the other Alliance lords will do, but there's no time to call a roundtable.
I have no doubt my father has already leapt into action, though I will likely be the one who ends up on the front lines.
House Ordelia is close, so I like to think we've already sent reinforcements.
Sadly, I expect little help to come from my adoptive father. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I actually have a different favor to ask Margrave Edmund, but we can chat about it later.
I don't understand the reason for this sudden act of aggression. If this really is the biggest army since Fodlan's Locket was completed, that's a century's worth of battles.
Maybe the Elmyrans figured it's now or never, since the Empire and Kingdom are wrapped up in their own problems. I mean, we're pretty much the only students left around here now.
Yeah, I heard something about a coup in Enbar and a revolt in Ferdiad. Both serious problems that don't directly affect the Alliance. And even if word of Fodlan's troubles has reached the Elmyrans, it doesn't follow that they'd start a war.
Well, that's assuming they have all the information, which seems unlikely. If all they heard was something vague like war in the capitals, it might make them more likely to invade.
Do you truly think so?
Maybe we could ask the Knights to provide some troops. Their strength would be invaluable.
Wishful thinking. But you do get one knight. Me.
Yay!
The name's Shamir. I'm a Knight of Saros. The bulk of the Knights were dispatched earlier to track down Tomas. And the rest of us fanned out to the Kingdom and Imperial capitals.
Yeah, I was worried they might have been deployed already. How did we end up with you?
The Church may not be able to lend you an army, but they won't turn a blind eye. I'm here because I'm the best woman for the job. My arrows will make short work of Almyran Wyvern Riders.
So we get to see what the Knight's best archer can do with the bow? I won't say no to that. Hope we can count on you as well?
It certainly sounds more interesting than staying here and twiddling our thumbs. And besides, who knows what will become of the Academy in the meantime.
Sure thing. I'm in.
Oh, this is different. Right? Oh wait, no, but this is always the one before the main campaign. Alright, fine.
Oh boy.
All kinds of defections are breaking in the portfolio. While I think it's just a coincidence, it makes me a little uneasy about the future. Uneasy, huh? Sympathize.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like things aren't going to be magically resolved just because we managed to fend off our
Of course.
We're on the same page there for sure. I just hope this pit in my stomach is from something eating up the element of the future. I can't help but feel like the events to come are going to have a massive impact on Fodlan.
I'm counting on you.
Still, if I'm worried, the others will probably are as well, blah blah blah.
I'm counting on you.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I don't know.
That can't be.
Aww.
I thought I was finally able to be free from my brother for a bit, but here I am, so much for all the fun I was having at school.
Hey!
Didn't realize school was fun. Oh, it is. Nothing but crying and laughing and dancing with friends of my own age. I just want to go back to the office again already.
Hello?
If the army breaks through the throat, which granted is unlikely, the Alliance will be well.
Oh.
I wonder if Claude really appreciates the seriousness of the situation.
Let's see.
The guy's perfectly aware, just trying to provide my face. Even if he wasn't running around panicking, everyone else would start doing the same.
I see.
Yes, perhaps I should attempt to be a little more optimistic. I think we'll soon learn if Claude has what it takes to assume the mantle of leadership.
My ears deceive. In actuality,
No Myron presence appearing in Fodlan's court is not all too uncommon, but with as Gonrol questions the importance of the court, I cannot help but think that we find ourselves in a situation this grave. What do you mean? House Gonrol has ever been the epitome of courage and lack of ever considered secure for as long as they can live. So it must be a serious situation indeed that they are now willing to set aside their pride and
Speaking
Regardless,
of...
you are a commoner with no particular obligation to enter a dangerous battlefield. Are you certain you wish to remain with us?
Right on.
Fascinating.
In that case, I will not stop you, but I say, I caution you not over the reach. I got after the accident.
Aww.
And I even have to tell me I'm going to use
Oh, hey!
That's come on this way, so it doesn't have to stop right now. Besides, being an Amara to invade, who knows what will happen to our
I gotta do this!
Yeah, Leona's right. I'm gonna give Amara the ration of a life. I love sister. Say that all you want, but we're just caught. We don't know the first thing about war. Hey, we trained at school, remember? We can totally outfight these guys. Maybe, but I sure wish I had some kind of time to finish the show.
What to do?
Alright, this is pathetic. Can you please talk sense?
Let's see.
I get it.
Do what I can. Run a few things. Yeah, okay, I think I can do that. No use in panicking with the enemies ahead of the one. Just have to go out there and give it up. Let's go to party kicks off. Get on with it now. Are we actually gonna go straight into it? I think we are literally going into a major mission. So I'm gonna end it here. And it's gonna be till next time, guys. Bye.